4 Ways to Make Guacamole Without Avocados. It started with New York Times food columnist Melissa Clark's recent article on a New York City restaurant serving guacamole that's made using fresh English peas in addition to avocados. Twitter exploded, mostly in outrage. Even President Obama weighed in with, "Respect the net, but not buying peas and guac. Onions, garlic, hot peppers. Classic." Still, a host of food and recipe bloggers started publishing their own avocado-less guacamole creations. Jennifer McDaniel, Ms., RDN, a dietitian and spokesperson for the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, says that while avocados are an incredible source of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats, there are some valid reasons for swapping them, every so often, of course, for other green ingredients when making your favorite Mexican dip. For starters, avocados can be spendy, so alternative guacamole recipes are nice from a cost perspective, she says. What's more, traditional guacamole turns brown after a day or so, which means it's more likely to go to waste in your fridge, especially if you're being conscious of serving sizes. To that end, there's also something to be said for the high fat and calorie content in avocados. Yes, they're filled with hard healthy monounsaturated fats. But research shows you only need as little as a teaspoon to get the benefits, and be honest, when was the last time you stopped yourself after a teaspoon or 2 of guac? Thought so. Ready to save some bucks and calories without sacrificing taste? Read on for 4 recipes that might even make President Obama a believer. 1. Guacamole, craving guac, but got a basket of avocados that aren't yet ripe? This recipe from Cook the Story calls for a bag of frozen, shelled edamame instead of avocados. Simply boil the beans and then puree with the usual guacamole ingredients, such as jalapenos, garlic, onions, and lime juice. Bonus: frozen edamame has a way longer shelf life than avocados. 2. Guacamole. Oftentimes people's barriers to veggies are due to texture or taste, says McDaniel, so when you puree a veggie and add herbs and spices, you can really transform the flavors into something different, making the vegetable more palatable. Offer this guacamole made from broccoli to even the pickiest eaters and there's a good chance you'll get rave reviews. From the blog Domestic Fits, this recipe uses fat-free cream cheese, cashew cream, or silken tofu to create the texture of guacamole, minus the creamy avocados. 3. Green pea guacamole. If the recipe that started the Pegate craze doesn't interest you because it still calls for avocados, try this one from the blog Town and Cooking. All you need is 1 pound of frozen peas, a handful of cilantro, 1 clove of garlic, 1 lime, 1 small onion, and salt to taste. Cheap. Easy. Tasty. 4. Asparagus and peas guacamole. This hearty, creamy dip from chocolate-covered Katy is so delish, it may make you a guacamole convert. Simply puree skinny spears of asparagus, peas, and mayo or Greek yogurt, for texture, along with your go-to guac ingredients for a new take on the traditional dip.